Sir Roland de Boys he leaves behind two sons, Orlando and Oliver.
As the eldest, Oliver receives most of his father's belongings and estate, leaving Orlando with a small amount of coin after their father's passing.
Sir Roland wishes for Orlando to pursue an education, but Sir Oliver refuses to obey their father's last wishes.
And while he sends their other brother, Jaques, to school, he does not allow Orlando to do the same.
Orlando complains to a servant about his situation, swearing he will no longer take this treatment from his older brother.
Oliver, hearing all this, enters the Alm and starts a fight with his younger brother, which becomes physical very quickly as Orlando times Oliver by the throat.
Are you gonna put your hands on me, you villain?
I'm no villain. I'm the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys. He was my father, and if anyone calls his sons villains, they are themselves 3 times a villain. If you weren't my brother, I wouldn't let go of your throat till I pulled your tongue out for saying...
Orlando makes Oliver promise to give him enough money to pursue an education. After being dismissed,
Oliver calls for Charles, the court wrestler. He gives Oliver news that the Duke Senior was replaced by his younger brother.
Duke Frederick and Duke Senior fled to the forest with other noblemen who rebelled.
Senior's daughter, Rosalind, is allowed to remain at court, as she is good friends with Frederick's daughter, Celia.
Charles then reveals that Orlando plans to fight him in the upcoming wrestling match, and he is afraid of hurting him.
If I put my full strength to him, he'll be crushed. I would sooner forfeit than harm the boy.
Oliver gives him full permission to do so.
Break him if you must. I'll bear the blame.
Now I will cause trouble for my silly brother. I hope this will be the end of him. I'm not sure why, but my soul hates him more than anything. He is a nice man. Even though he never went to school, he is very smart, and he is very noble. And everyone loves him. Even my own people, who know him very well.
Love him and hate me. But not for long. This wrestler will end him for me. All I have to do is convince my brother to fight. Which I will do now.
And after Charles leaves,
He goes over his plan to get rid of Orlando. Stay light on your feet, use his weight against him. Aim for the ribs, not the chin. And when the bell rings...
Orlando wins his fight against Charles. Rosalind and Celia, who had been watching the fight, decide to talk to the champion. Orlando and Rosalind fall in love at first sight, and Rosalind confesses this to Celia. After returning home,
Oliver has plans to kill him. Then the best thing to do is leave and hide in the Forest of Arden.
Frederick, who now sees Rosalind as a danger to his position in court because of her father, decides to send her away from court.
You will leave my halls before sunset. I will not have treachery fostered under my roof. Go! And do not return.
Celia, who cannot live without her cousin, follows her to the forest, and the court clown, Touchstone, decides to join them.
Rosalind decides that, for their safety, she and Celia must disguise themselves.
She dresses up as a man by the name of Ganymede, and Celia becomes a woman named Aliena. Duke Frederick finds out about his daughter's disappearance and asks his men what happened.
My lord, the court clown, the one you laughed at so often, is also missing. And Hesperia, the princess servant, told us that she secretly overheard.
Your daughter and her cousin are talking about the good looks and manners of the fighter who recently won a bout with the muscular Charles. She believes that, wherever they are, he is surely with them.
Sir Frederick, I am Hesperia, Celia's servant. I want to tell you that I heard Celia and Rosalind talking about Orlando. So I believe Celia and Rosalind are with Orlando.
Is that so?
Frederick orders Oliver to search for his brother in the forest, telling him that if he fails, he will take his land and his belongings.
Celia, along with Touchstone, find two young men talking while exploring the forest.
And decide to listen to their conversation. One of them, a shepherd named Silvius, talks about his love for a woman named Phoebe. His partner Corin tells him that he has loved before and tries to give him advice.
Then you haven't really loved as much as I have. If you can't remember even the smallest stupid thing love has ever made you do, then you haven't loved.
Or if you haven't sat like I am now, boring your listener with compliments of your beloved, then you haven't loved. Or if you haven't left the company of others to be alone, as my passion now makes me do,
then you haven't loved. Oh, Phoebe! Phoebe! Phoebe!
Rosalind, moved by the shepherd's story, says that his broken heart reminded her of her own.